You have to communicate in transition. Klay Thompson has to say, I've got ball, so Draymond Green knows to go here. When you don't communicate in transition, two people guard the ball, and nobody takes this last player. All right, you want to close off these gaps here. Now, here's where your help comes from, right here. This player's right foot parallel to the block, left foot out wide stance. DiVincenzo is forcing him into this double. There's no place for Ivy to go. I can stunt, I can recover. There's too much space on this area of the floor. So now you're not helping till the rim, and that's way too late. See, okay, so this needs to happen way before this, but why is Anthony Lamb standing in the middle of nowhere? Find a body. You just found random space. Okay? And so this happens. Okay, just because Bogdanovic is on the floor right here does not mean that Draymond Green can have his back to his man. You've got to be seeing both. If you're not seeing both, boom. Okay, this is Anthony Lamb again. Kevon Looney's got this player here. Why are you getting back to a random spot on the floor? No, you get to a body. Look at Anthony Lamb. What are you getting back to? Okay, if you want to shade Alec Burks towards the screen here, you got to get up and do so. There's too much space right now for him to just turn the corner on you. Get up, shade him into this area where the screen's coming to make him use it. But you're not. So now he turns the corner on you. Okay, the Warriors are in a zone. This is how you get killed in a zone when someone's guarding nobody. Right here, this is a simple switch. You take the middle of the zone, this player goes and takes your area in the wing of the zone. But, yeah, that doesn't happen, and why are you gambling here? I know Saddiq Bey's on the ground, but he's got a clear vision here to make this pass. So just stay underneath, please. We just lost you in numbers. Why does Klay Thompson stop staying connected to Bogdanovic here? What is this? Nothing happened. There was no screen. Well, now there's a screen, and you have no chance to guard it because all of this space. What? Communicate in transition right here. Klay Thompson should be saying, I have ball, because you get to the nearest body, so this player can go here. But there's no communication. You're not getting to the nearest body, and there you go. What is Draymond Green doing here? Isaiah Stewart's dribble is still alive. Why are you jumping up and down? Stay underneath Isaiah Stewart. What just happened? Okay, this is horrendous defense by Klay Thompson. You cannot stare at the ball and not see what your man is doing this entire time. Klay Thompson doing here? Stop. Get your feet set. In a defensive stance. You are guarding the ball. Where's Klay Thompson going? Okay, so this comes from a lack of attention to detail, a lack of communication. If you are switching this ball screen, how does it look like this? What is going on here? So this is why I'm always hedging. Now, if you're hedging, Draymond Green cannot be this far from the screener. He's got to be level to the screener, so boom, you're cutting Bogdanovic's dribble off. This player rolls, I have backside up right here. Skip pass made, easy recovery. But when you let Bogdanovic keep his dribble alive, now look how much first of all, how much longer Bogdanovic gets to keep his dribble alive, and look at much further in this backside defender has to go, and look at how much easier this skip pass is. So you put this backside defender in an impossible spot. Do I take the roll man and give up an open three? Do I stay at the three-point line and give up a dunk? He kind of does neither. Okay, if you're Anthony Lamb, why am I not up and making sure Saddiq Bey has to come this way where there's no place for him to go? Why am I giving him space to turn the corner to where there is space? I mean, it's a joke. Okay, the Warriors are in this drop coverage, which we know is a dumpster fire, but okay, I guess that's not really the problem here. I mean, certainly there's no reason this guard should be in the lane, but look at this Warriors player in the corner. Look at this. Stop. Why are your feet so tied together? You should have your feet out in a wide stance. So as soon as this pass gets made, boom, you're flying to the corner. There's no excuse that you don't get out, but that, okay? So there you go. Again, you're Anthony Lamb. What are you doing? Get up. This player needs to move in. Back to the baseline. His feet are set. But you're up. You're forcing him into help. Stunt. Recover. Why am I letting him go away from that help? What are you doing? It's horrible defense right here. If you're going under the screen, you can't stay under it forever. You got to get over the top, all right? If Draymond Green needs to get up, because if he does beat him this way as this player's going over the top of the screen, you got to end up just switching this. But, I mean, you're just staying underneath the screen for an hour. This is just idiocy. Why are you shading Jaden Ivey this way? Flip your hips, shade him this way. There's nothing but defenders to help you. What am I even looking at? Why am I giving Bogdanovic practice shots? The guy's an amazing shooter. He's having a great game. Why am I not up and getting him out? There is no place for Isaiah Stewart to roll to. The backside defender's right there. The Piston spacing's terrible. But the Piston spacing doesn't matter when you're just giving up practice jumpers. Do not switch this. Come on. This is a down screen. This player needs to get attached to his man. Stay attached. Just get your arms out so this player can't curl. So now Klay Thompson can get over this screen. I mean, the Warriors try and switch this. It's a god-awful switch. And so now Bogdanovic can just rip and go for an open three. What is Jordan Poole doing? There is no reason to be wrestling with the screener here. Your man's clearly setting a screen. So stop. Stay off you can stay a half step behind him. You don't need to be look at you, you're bodying him up here. So now this Pistons player is going to create space off of that, and you have no ability to guard the screen. What are you doing? Come on, you got to switch this. This is wing to wing. What are you doing? Get up and just, I don't know what Anthony Lamb's standing there for, but he should be up, and this is just a switch. I mean, why are you making this more complicated than it needs to be this late in the game in such an important possession? This is how the Warriors lose the game right here. This is a down screen. Nothing more, nothing less. Just get attached with your arms out so this player cannot just curl right off it. He has to go out, and that gives Ty Jerome time to get on the other side. But none of that takes place, so Ty Jerome doesn't have time to get on the other side.